here. This is not operating. But I missed your truck so badly. Happy that university was open, because I was like thinking I'm not going to go in a bloody fitness centre that's public, and usually before this was half and half fitness centre and half museum. It was shambles, man. The toilets, I mean, it was basically going back to Amsterdam. It was basically like a red light district. You saw men from the changing rooms go in. I mean, why the fuck is there that kind of culture here that is casually walking naked is fine? It's like, what the fuck, man? What a low life person is that? Damn, that is some sexy looking tobacco. Whoever's the designer of this particular tobacco should get income rise, because damn, it looks nice. Don't even look legal to even have a dog. These up and downs in Glasgow.
On average,
it's at the back or the back. The back or the legs are not shattering. I hate that happens, especially when you know that your day is not finished. Here. I really wanted to buy one of these, but the convertible version. Why? It looks nice and I have water in my bag in case, but I'm gonna use that if I'm actually dying, which means that I'm barely talking due to dehydration. It's not even a lot of damn, but what an idiot I was on Monday adding that fucking much matcha after a long time not consuming strong matcha. But I feel like the matcha was stale. I mean, it is stale if you haven't opened it 2 years, but it felt a bit wrong. But I need to test it out again with milk because I've had it more with milk, the TWG ones, than water. I mean recently, but damn, that Hotja from Lan Nai and Co. that Songbird was brewing. Damn, the smells freaking good. I mean, I drank, I'm sure that I drank the exact companies when I was at the cafe, but damn, that was good smelling aromas. Oh. I was thinking to take you through the longer route, but I want to class myself as a full-time content creator, minus being like I'm streaming for 40 hours a day. I mean 40 hours per week, but really, whatever payout I had has already been spent, by the way, just for the sake of making videos. I mean, I tried to get better microphone. It's hard to hear. Yes, I will. That's the plan for this year. Once I get a job, or see how much is this payment gonna be, I'm gonna go and buy a mic, because these like normal, like day-to-day kind of streams are gonna be particularly for with the phones, and I'm going to attach the mic as well with it. Hopefully it doesn't fall, but yeah, that's the plan for now. I blame Dave for that one, because if you remember last month, Franco didn't know what to do. I was like, maybe I should test it as well for myself. I generally don't like phone streams, but for the sake of like those days I'm not really doing anything like more than 6 hours, more than 2 hours is a bit too little, like 4 hours more. I'm just going to avoid using the GoPro because it uses a lot more batteries than what you think it does. I was streaming 7 hours last time with the phone, and it was barely even below 70%, so I was like, damn, no wonder a lot of streamers are thingy streamers, phone streamers, not camera streamers. I don't know about the Sony's, but as in this place also. Let me see how bad it is. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. By the way, guys, what's this beeping sound? This doesn't seem right to me. Starting stream, okay. Yeah, go for it if you have a phone, because it's like, okay, I do try my best to put the camera still, but gimbal's on next level. You can at least like move around with your hand without being that kind of a bit like mentally annoyed that the stream is going to be like a roller coaster on the other side. I sometimes feel like just not looking around to cross, because it's no use, man. Sometimes you just want to go for it without looking. This used to be a hotel, by the way. Before that, it used to be like apartment. So when the hotel person got it for 400k, refurbished it and got bankrupt. And this was his second time, by the way. Is this guy? Hopefully he's an officer. It's a bit dodgy, the sound. But nothing more interesting to the Scotland scene, man. Me, like, with pure, like, naughtiness saying, well, not you sponsor me. The second I said, like, I had 300, 400 followers on Instagram, man didn't know that I had over that on Twitch, but which Scottish person, like this, the Scottish community is not even that much in the Twitch scene. And yeah, they basically looked at me like, what the heck, man? Let's just go. It looks very like pissed off. May have been. When you can't afford XYZ creators, the difference is you're going to pay me less than someone that is me having like 10k. If it's real 10k people, that's the difference. Because how slow my account is growing, I can see if the person is a bot or a real genuine person. That's the difference. But get ready, gimbals. The problem was for me, I didn't really think about buying gimbal anyway because I use the GoPro. But the problem about using it is that is a freaking heavy thing that I personally did not expect, and I didn't really want to buy one. What is that guy? Are we dead? Do not push, guys. Okay, we still have an hour and 30 minutes to get there. But I don't really like it that I think for the sake of Instagram to recognize me as a creator that wants to get paid, it's going to be the same analytics as TikTok. You need to get 10k followers to actually generate money. And the problem is, I don't know how the heck do TikTokers gain following by begging, man. I mean, begging for the sake of the money, that's interesting to me, but because I've unfollowed a ton of people who begged, I thought they were genuinely real, like IRL streamers, when turns out once they learn that you can make a ton of money off of that, it's like, did you bring water yet? Christina is definitely knowing that I'm a bit complaining. It's like not fair, man. When you're doing genuine content, when you see like other people are like not even doing anything, it's like sitting and just making like 6 digits, not in £11, but in general, whatever, it's like crazy, man. You're like, what the flip I'm doing wrong? But at the same time, you're like saying at least you grew like a community that is not toxic. But sometimes you're like saying, let the trolls be, because it's going to boost the algorithm for me. But I don't know, maybe it's just my mindset right now because I don't have a job and I'm struggling. Like, what can I do for free? I've been to the museums, and the museums are not they are camera friendly, majority of them, but like thingy friendly. The connections are not good in there. I hate it when they drive that slow to go into a street. It's like, I'd rather use just crash. Like when I see like other content creators that are actually making good freaking content, like I genuinely do go on, maybe subscribe on their channel, I mean the membership, or because they're genuinely doing good content, they're not taking the piss. And yeah, me a follow. I agree, those ain't true. I think Justina has a Muslim man. ASMR. At least they're trying to make them music, but these ones are like go on TikTok and just see, man. Those ones, please, tap tap. I'm like, go fuck yourself, man. Go fuck yourself, man. You're not even. And the worst thing is, some of these are actually behind gangs. And you're like, and the worst thing is, TikTok still has ads. I mean, the one thing that I hope Twitch doesn't copy is battling with the other streamers on Twitch, because if they really want to remove the ads, Twitch is no longer anymore like the old Twitch. Let's just go through here, man, because of it. End of the day, there's a possibility we might F in those traffic lights, but it's also another F spot over there, so I have no bloody option to take it. Yeah, like, it just feels like these people are probably like faking their CVs to just get into a job, and you're like telling the truth that you actually have that, but the hiring managers don't believe you. They take the piss. Like, there's one cafe that I've shown you guys where the guy was like, turns out the guy has a Porsche 911 GT because I saw some other Glaswegian YouTubers that didn't know him. Man ran away, man. He didn't know that. Next time, if I see that guy in IRL, which I do like to see him IRL as a YouTuber, I would say that I will, because he does go and shop in his like franchises. But when the guy told me in the interview, where you're from, are you actually from there? I'm like, is this guy trying to be racist? Because I was like, I want to visit someday, go for it. Especially him being an immigrant as well. I'm like, seriously, man. Seriously. I sometimes just like, I'm that kind of rage right now that I'm just like, I'd rather now say swearing at everybody. Once I get my own business, my coffee shop, I'm saying fuck yous all. The ones that actually declined me. I knew that I was struggling. Because I know like a few cafes here like themselves are struggling as well. Which I'm like open to even say like half wage if you really want someone, because if it's gonna be worth it for me, as in the sake of performance, it's worth it, man. I'm gonna get experience and I'm gonna get some pay. It's not gonna be the best pay, but at least I'm getting money that I can afford for the sake of streaming. This cafe right here is also good. They don't know what they're missing. I'm here. It's gonna put them all through. Like, I feel I have that kind of negative feel that once I get into the game, no one will basically shout me out. That's my feel. I will probably get more negative trolls around me because of the cafe reviews as well. But I don't know, man. You see people just go viral on a stupid thing when you do things soup it as well, nothing happens. Like for example, the meat one, I don't know why the flip did that go viral. And the worst freaking thing about that one, I didn't do it deliberately to go viral. I just like accidentally, because I was actually trying to do the full video of like making like the pulled meat one, and I thought I actually posted the one that we made the entire sandwich, but it turns out it was just the meat mixing. I was like, emotional damage. I was like, F it, man. I'm not gonna eat it because the algorithm would say this guy's not doing content, so we're not gonna boost his account. Because end of the day, as a creator, if you get likes on the YouTube, gain the subscribers, you'll get basically free promotion. End of the day. And the problem that even as a business point of view, I'm not gonna use TikTok ads, because that just sounds like a dopamine effect for the happy accident. What do you mean happy little accident? You calling? Man, I hope that Justina didn't see the little accident I did yesterday. That doesn't sound right. That sounded like I peed my pants. The way that I said it, man. I freaking hate this event. If we cannot find it, I'm gonna go back home, because I'm not gonna wait. It has free food, that's why. Free food and networking. I know, is it like by accidentally I pressed the post without double checking that is it the right one that I'm about to post, and like it was also in Iran I did it, so like internet wasn't like available to me 24/7, and yeah, when I was like, why the heck I'm like gaining this many likes. The annoying thing is when you get so many likes, but there's not like a balance on more like followers. So she was really ramming into me. So yeah, I know. I was like saying, why are you ramming right into me? It's like, even if she actually did, we have live footage anyway to report an incident. I really need new shoes, and I hate it that all the options, the good options on TikTok Shop are like, forget the £25 ones as in price wise, like the £25 ones are the ones that I want, but the problem is the good ones that have the ties, not the elastic things, like those pulling ones. They're all the ones that I like. They all turn out to be iron capped. I do need one once I get a job, but for like working for long hours, I'm not gonna use that for the Glasgow to Eddie, but I kind of get emotionally like upset when I see like my lives on YouTube don't get like 20k, especially the global airline one, because I'm comparing myself to like these are like they're specifically for airline spotter, but still technically I should have at least 1,000 views on a video. I mean a live stream specifically. I don't know when the heck I'm gonna get fingered. I'm gonna get myself into like monetization on YouTube, because that's the oldest account that I have and it's the most struggling one ever. Right now I'm just trying to detox my brain right now because of one reason. My hard drive basically passed, and I didn't call the recovery, the specialist. See, if they're going to just say like £50, okay, I'll spend the same price as what I bought it for half price, but the price of the actual hardware brand new was £60 from Curry's, so okay, that's fine, but £300, shove up the bunda for that one. You're taking the piss. Like there's one mechanism that is broken in there, the entire thing is broken. It's like, what the fuck? Damn, that DAF looks like a fake DAF. We could go straight, but recently I just hate going uphill. I mean, I really want off-roading, but especially looking into like Puma's stream. I'm like, hey, how are you getting those streets? How do you? When I see ugly buildings, it's just, damn, what's going on here? You have so many just to go live, eh? What does that mean? Just on the GoPro, I don't know if it's specifically GoPro mobiles, right? You need at least 50 followers. You need at least 50 followers to work. It's kind of stupid, because on the app you can actually go live, but damn, why the heck did that smell like one of those mango chutneys, like all those spicy ones? Weirdly, that van. I mean, you know any good bakeries there? Where? You mean Glasgow, Edinburgh, where? Because the only two places that I know that these two, it depends where you want. There used to be a really good eclair place, but the guy shut down because of tons of Edinburgh thieves. And the worst thing is, it was the best eclair place that I knew in Glasgow, and I want to compare it to Iran as well, because it was more cream in there, and it wasn't like, okay, there was once I went there on stream and got 2 eclairs to myself, paid £6, but was it worth it? Yeah. There's a route through there, but I don't know how to get to it. But Glasgow, Let me just, so this maple, I'm gonna introduce you one by one. So maple leaf, they actually do really good croissants. I mean croissant. We had the pain au chocolat. No, wait, yeah, the pain au chocolat, and from the bread, it was really good, buttery, indulgent kind of mechanism. So I'm assuming it's going to be same as that. I've also had the lemon cake. The lemon cake, the actual cake was really good, but the lemon curd was good, but whatever was the white thing, it didn't taste of anything. I'm assuming it's just some sort of like vegan cream, because over in the festival, I think if she used proper cream, it would have probably go stale or melt away. But the cake was nice and moist and flavorful. Like if it was just like, say, like, I think no one would just serve like a layer of lemon curd and lemon. No one would buy it, but I would probably, if it's good, because it wasn't strong lemon curd. But there's another place called, this is the problem about Maple Bakery, is that you need to order online and you need to meet up, like if you're buying drugs. So they still don't have a proper shop, but the owner said on the coffee festival they're planning on making one. So I mean, recently they're in the works, so that's good. Second place, that is a show cafe, which is with like, it's like the owner is actually like, he's from Morocco. He makes really good ones. He made something like a croissant kind of pastry, but inside of it was cream, sweetened cream with a particular, I don't know if it's Chinese pear, or it was one of these like apple or fragrant pears that he used. No, it was something like those, but it's not, the name is not pear, it's a really long name. Oh, damn, this heat is hard. I did not know there was a person right next to me while I did that grab. If you're struggling, just go into my following. By the way, this is the sake of croissants and those kind of stuff. Croissants, these two are very similar and very competitive in my opinion, but if you want more like cakes, cheesecakes, try this place. They're good with other things. Luckily the auto correction had the actual Instagram thingy, so you're good to just like copy and paste that on. I thought that wrote simp, not ramp. What simp would that be? Literally, you would expect. I was expecting, like, after the Glasgow to Kaiser, it'll be on the news now. I wasn't. When you're like, when you don't have an average viewing of like, probably like 100 600 or 500. You're not going to go into the news anytime soon. There's croissants with honey. Well, wait, what? With cream in the telly. Yeah, I've seen that from this Persian person that he lives in Italy, but his content is dangerously good. I sometimes want to send it to Francesco, but sometimes some of his videos he explains a lot and start until it actually shows the thing, and you're like, emotional damage, man. The good thing what is about him is that he's like the good kind of good guides, but he doesn't go into the, he doesn't explain the tourist, he does go and explain the tourist traps, but you know, like a typical food vlogger on YouTube, they go to basically any spot. They're like a typical backpacker, they go to any spot, they don't really care. It's not like that, it's like proper, he knows what he's talking about, as in like, he knows the good places. It's not just whatever is attractive to him. He goes and sees the traditional ones. And he's that famous that he gets like invited into like with the Prime Minister of like Italy and like those kind of events. It's not like a small person, as in like myself. But yeah, his content is really dangerously delicious. Recently I found out that he's now on TikTok as well. He's probably like maybe 50 or 60 years old. And the hilarious thing is, this guy, he blends in with the Italians, as in facial look. So that's good. Shadow gun. What's his name? I just saw him on. The problem is he speaks in Persian, so, but he does say the things in Italian, so him saying, you know, like brioche buns that have like cream in it, says the ones from Iran, the cream sweetened with sugar. Let me see if I can't even. I don't even know what's his name anymore. Okay, it's Hamid. It's this guy. Let me send it. Let me see if I can even. Damn, he's that big now. Okay, that's good. Share this. How do I share this? Let me share it through the link version. Being kind of content creators that have like shops, like convenience store kind of shops, like despite I don't really understand a lot of things from it, like maybe one or two words that are similar in Persian, but I genuinely love it because it's like green. I don't know. problem because there was another Italian girl that I really like her content. I don't know if she's from Florence. I think she's half and half. The hilarious thing is, she's not as chubby as me, but it's definitely obvious that she really loves food like how I like it. And the thing is that, why the heck the same taste as her, as in the sake of food? It's like, wow. A good hour early. You know that hotel a few weeks ago, someone came in and said, I'm gonna die any moment. I think it could be that. Yeah, it should be. It was one of these hotels that do the co-working, the Indigo one. It was quite interesting. By the way, we could actually go to that cafe that technically, but I genuinely just hope, I kind of wish I just had a CV on demand on my hand right now to just like post it to, like hand it out to people, man. I wish you could just like digitally like just send it like easy, like. Oh no, why did they say that? Huh? Who said what? I'm still thinking about the Persian guy that I was referring to. There's barely any nice cars in Glasgow, it's so boring. The nicest car you probably get is like a Tesla that's like from 20 odd years ago. But do I really look like a bloody tourist? I hate it. I genuinely hate looking like a tourist, especially when you don't want to be looking like a tourist. Because of this bloody backpack, you look like a bloody damn furnace closed. I thought the place would be open. I'd be happy if it wasn't open. The person who went into the... Oh, because the guy was actually stabbed as well. It was a bit bloody as well. Like, Central Station in general is probably one of the highest crime rates. There's a lot of sweat, like people spitting. This is me. Like, what time is it that these cafes are basically looking abandoned? Like, seriously. Let's see what's up with Too Good To Go, if it's worth any. This D4 user looks absolutely familiar to me. Damn. I genuinely don't know how the heck did I get myself into, like, I have the most following on this random application called Flapper. Okay, I'm not making money out of it, but still, how the heck did I do it? And I don't even know if anyone from my community on Twitch or Instagram came from there. I just hope it's real genuine people. Like, because of you don't see the typical people liking your views, your content. It feels like it's just bots. That's the problem. And they all said like, hey, it's the next TikTok, but reality, nah, it's not gonna be. I know in Paris, try to not look like a tourist. True. Once you have the backpack and the like one of those like big cameras, therefore you're a tourist. He's big. I don't know if you saw the seagull, but it looked like very like tactful. I mean, I saw a few ones in Loch Lomond. It was basically trying to hunt a baby duck, but it failed really badly. I mean, I genuinely hate showing you this part, but I don't want to walk too much today. Because tomorrow we're like, if my parents are not gonna come to IKEA tomorrow, I'm not gonna pay for the bus. I'd rather pay for another drink on the other way round. So yeah. And the worst thing is that we're gonna go back to that hospital location. It's very boring. But we need a break. I can't. Now I'm feeling it. The first is coming. I'm curious if that's a free service. Like, I brought this in case if I really have to get a drink. But personally, the coffee was expensive, but it was worth it for that price. If it was more like winter, probably would have been better. But yeah, what the heck I'm searching for? There's nothing on my, like, there's literally nothing on my thingy that gives me the trigger to go and like, okay, let's apply for it. Like, there's always like these recruitments or these kind of things. I'm like, F that, man. These people that want to say like, come and like apply for our thingy, our master class, and it's still just bollocks. I haven't done it because if it doesn't go down, I'll post. Allo salon. Or دارم میرم یه ایونتی. نزدیکشم. مرکز شهر. باشه خدافظ. Adobe. I think it's just a scam. Doors that for chicken. Let's see what the heck it is, this event, man. I kind of wish there was like events. Damn, who's this? I miss these businessy kind of events that I never get recommended to me. I never get. Once I see like a cafe goes, I'm like emotionally damaged. I've been searching a ton of events. Why did that not pop up? I have to go. I liked the stream today, so I will be off. So no worries because I'm waiting for now. So I'll see you later. Make sure to have a rest before Francesco's stream. Because it's gonna be hot and creamy. Hot with the spice and creamy with the tiramisu. Damn, that's a bit too low, man. I thought she said actually I have to go to work or anything. It would make sense actually if it was. I need a break. Not off sitting down. I mean a break off Glasgow. I want to go back to Edinburgh and like explore like places like Leith. Because one, I haven't been. Two, I'm tired of using their tourist attractions. Damn. I hope he goes good. Damn, that's long. Bottom that Merc had. I think Francesco had one of these types of Mercs. It looks like an E-Class interior wise. If it wasn't this I'm thinking where to take you right now because I don't want to sit here for another hour. Wherever we've been so far, we've already been. I mean, in city centre, Pacific, and I don't want to spend money. I do know where to go if we were planning on spending money, but I genuinely don't want to. The place that really pissed me off, they have something that I'd like to try, but at most I'm not gonna go and spend money there because of how he treated me in the interview. That's why. Rather like take attitude good to go from there because they will get properly pissed off because of that. But yeah, free space. Let's go to Cove. Who followed me? Illuminati. Damn. There's some people here that haven't streamed for a long time. We kind of miss you if you are lurking away. Damn. If we had the bus pass, we might have went to Dumbarton to get something, man. Cheap eats really, but spend £5 really was fun. But even considering cheap eats. I really did not mind to go here, but nah. I miss Olds. I haven't had Olds once since maybe like when it used to be in the Great Western Road in our high school days. Yeah, Sexy Coffee has one today, but I don't know if I'm going to be available. 2 left. Oh, it's a train under us. Listen, why are we vibrating here? This was a really scam, the Doho one. I mean, for the sake of not knowing that we're gonna be have basically zero. Oh damn, this place actually, damn, 750 just sounds like the actual full price. This place was good. If it doesn't, nowhere has Queen Street around it. If the Sexy Coffee was until like 1/2 and I mean like 8 o'clock, 1/2, it would be good, but it's too late, man. No, I'm not gonna buy anything later. Should I go to there now? Pizza Punk, that would be sick. Like 4 in the morning, it does make sense to be like, you know, like the Edinburgh trip. I genuinely like to do it in a form of like regional as well on the day if I can. Oh, Baltimotion has it in TikTok. Wait a minute. I hate it when you see like fake accounts from real creators and like you're excited to see it's them when you realize it's not. It's so emotional. Yeah, that's not her actual account. It's someone trying to be her. I genuinely hate it, man. Sometimes when you don't even have access to even going to their thingy because of the troll thingy protection, but did you even see anything? Sake, I have this. Mr. Paul wanted to trade you, and he said, "Tell him to get a mic." At least, wait, no. Thankfully, he did not raid me yesterday because I wasn't doing IRL. Because yesterday was a bit too humble. I mean, I was fine without, like, for the sake of only like the gaming ones. I don't like if it's another gaming account kind of person, or like if there's like, you know, for example, Breakshit does gaming as well. If he's doing the gaming on his name, I'm fine. But it would be good if for example, I'm saying if he does it, like anyone does it on like the day, like say like Monday when we were doing the massive thing, or places that we're actually like going to, like big interesting things like new cafes or these kind of stuff. But today I was thinking to stream on here on the phone, but I was like, let me go into this event as well. But do you remember the Binance event that Rachel went? The old days, the early old days that we used to really troll. I think back in those days, everybody was a lot more intimate. Not intimate and romantically, but as in like, it felt like we were like, I don't know how to say it, like proper like high school friends or like primary school friends, that kind of vibe. I don't know how to say it. What time is it? I did, oh damn, it's like a good like 45, 50 odd minutes. I want to walk around places, but all of these units here are all businessy kind of units. I kind of wish they weren't, but I wish these two cafes were open. But like for me, like the reason today we went to this place is because of one reason. It was a different history that they had, and I didn't know that the main owner was doing good. But went the event that Breakaway went in Dusseldorf, if you remember. And his sound alerts were actually working properly. I'm just gonna walk somewhere because I genuinely cannot be bothered sitting down for 1 hour and doing nothing, man. And it's like a dead town in front of me, and I hate it. This is why I want to like move it into, like, say, if I can't get a job in Edinburgh, I would rather do that. Give me another city. I was thinking to go to this Vietnamese thingy, but it's downstairs, it's underground. We could go to the spoons, but we're not going to go. It's just a British scam. Let this taxi driver go because it's looking like it's punching his life out to get over the traffic light. How many steps have I done? Damn, it's 13. I don't even feel like it. It's like my leg. Once my leg. There's nothing here as well. I genuinely feel like it's a dead city now. It's a really dead city. There's nothing interesting to go and see. The things that you want to go and see is like, okay, you need to pay for it. I mean, cafes. And damn, these buses stop here for the rest. Okay. One of these used to be a escape room back in the days. What? I think this one was. I don't know. Is that offices or co-working? If you're still alive, living to me, sounds like that. Wetherspoons. Alright. I think there's no point of wearing the sunglasses now. Apart from wind. I would really want to take you there, but I think we're gonna just, I think we're already low on bit rate because I think the viewers are going because of the crappy quality right now. I don't know, I'm just assuming that. I wish I just could go into the offices and chill, but you know, private offices, they're a bit like modest on the camera. Shizer. Damn, I knew it, this place would be closed by now, but I was like, let's see. That I could have actually went to Blank Street Coffee today as well, and but I hate it, like it's so like when it got like released, I mean opened, as you know, like how overhyped it got. I'm like, what the fuck, man. The reason that I liked Black Street Coffee was mainly because it was sick trends, or does that more look interesting to go. Yes. A lot more expensive for the airport bus, but just to buy brand new buses every time, every 3 years maybe, I'm assuming, because I think 3 years ago they got the new ones, 3-4 years ago. It's good that we're just alive, because the reason that I did not want to move from the bench was connection. I would have just restarted, but you can feel God, whatever it is. Steakhouse. Why does it look a lot cheaper looking? It looks absolutely dead looking. I don't know why the heck does this place remind me of Breakthrough. As if Breakthrough was in Scotland once. Phone died again. Paying £200 fucking for it too, like, it's so fucking scummy, man. Scum. Don't want to call anyone a scumbag, but it's scumbag prices, man. It's sometimes when I say I'd rather just buy a CFM phone now. But I need to find a sponsorship that actually works with PC, man, and just grind that, man, because I can't afford to get a new screen after this. And marketing agencies don't want me to do their content because I say the truth as well. Not proof, the truth. They rather just ask other creators that love to try to just do other things. Where the fuck is Switch first of all? But basically what was interesting, even the video that we saw yesterday with Scott, it was even more interesting. What's happening here, sweet and sour. Man's on drugs. Noble. We're not hungry, by the way. I mean, I am, but I'm not gonna buy anything. Damn, this place is open still. The vent just smells like soy sauce and garlic. It's funny, but in the same time, by the way, guys, did you see the video with Flight Radar? We're featured. We're officially featured in there. So nice when you're like swimming without any like other mechanism attached on you. That sounds really good.
Till 5? Oh yeah.
That's interesting, they do big breakfast. I mean, good prices for what I assume. I was expecting a lot more, especially in this area. Maybe double more, but just because of the nature of the Middle Easterns and the Asians, they overprice things. But we need to see the interior as well, so just the second that I say everything goes double the price, and it's annoying. Okay, I thought the stream died. What? I hate it. Sooner than 5:30 to It's look at me. This is even more. Damn yeah. The stream looked like. What? Who? What guy? What? And I love. I really go to Iran. I have the confidence if they want to scam me. Have the confidence if I actually have the money to kind of buy an entire work. Traffic.